Well, y'all, I'm going to give you an idea of what a flood ravaged riparian forest land looks like. And we're going to come over here and show you right over that sand berm is the San Jacinto River. And this would be the West Fork. And then this is sand, tons, and I mean literally metric tons, hundreds of tons most likely, of sand that comes from upstream sand mines. And during a huge flood, this is what happens when you have lots of unregulated sand mines. And you know, it's silted up this channel where the boat launch, right now, you're going to have a very hard time getting boats in and out. Eventually, this will erode, but you might even have to come in here and dredge. So I don't know that, but it's filled in a lot of this. So that's for politicians to figure that one out, because that silting in of Lake Houston and the San Jacinto is causing problems to folks who can afford attorneys. So politics or no, that's going to get ugly. Not my problem. Anyway, this is what torn up riparian forest land. When I say riparian forest land, that means land that is supposed to flood. And typically it's hardwoods, although some pines will grow in somewhat higher area. And I'm about to walk into some pretty dense brush here in just a bit. We'll keep this around 5-6 minutes. And just want to show you what all the torn up trees and the kind of debris that ends up. I'm telling you right now, that wood right there is not light. And it's not. It's those are stairs for decking. It might be a little bit washed out, but so it'll be a little bit lighter. But that's some heavy duty stuff, and there's stuff like that all over the place in this area. So let me get you up. This is piled up 4 or 5 feet higher than it used to be, and I'm not making that number up. At its highest point, we're talking 5 feet of sand. So I'm a shed hunter. There are antlers that I missed that I wasn't able to find in high grass and brush, and now they're buried under 3 or 4 feet of sand. So, and believe it or not, yes, we're here on the West Fork of the San Jacinto, but you hear sirens in the distance. This area is surrounded by very densely populated areas. But this in and of itself is a wildlife corridor. So, you can see the river right there, and that is the actual river. See, we're considerably higher up on these berms. We're 5 feet up from what we would have been. So, kind of things you find in the floodlands. So, there's a view of the San Jacinto. And this is what happens when you have 15 feet of devastating floodwaters. 15 feet above normal, easily. Some cases, maybe even more. So, boy, people were flooded who had never been flooded. So, anyway, I'm just going to do a pan for you. And when I mean tore up from the floor up, y'all, this is tore up from the floor up. So you have to walk around debris. It was kind of a warmer day, so there's going to be snakes out sunning themselves. So I'm more mindful of that, but I'm used to that. So anyway, we're going to sign off here in a minute, and I'm going to go about my business. So I will be talking to y'all later. Look at that. Tore up. Yeah, look at the crazy. Anyway, I will be talking to y'all later. Y'all have a fine one. See ya. Bye now.